Hello, hello, hello. You are tuning into another episode of The Wunderkind Show. Listen, today's topic, everybody needs to take a chill pill. And listen, we're going to go into this and what I mean by that, right? The Ravens fan base right now is in total amok, run amok, crazy, going around in circles. It's a clown show right now, right? Because there's so many different narratives coming out. Not just from the media, but from the castle itself. And then you have other people adding on or flaming those fires. And what I mean by that is, right now, as a Raven fan, we are worried about, let's not even worry about the Bengals right now, right? Because we're all worried about them winning. Because none of us want them to win. But let's just hold that on for now, right? Worried about the Lamar contract situation. Okay. We're worried if John Harbaugh can still coach this team to the Super Bowl. Okay. We're worried about if EDC can truly build a contender successfully. Okay. We're worried about if Bisciotti will invest monetarily into the building of this franchise. And we are worried about the OC and which one we will be picking and having moving forward. Am I on track? So those are the things right now that are plaguing us. Right? So what you're having is a whole bunch of different ideas bouncing like this, bouncing across each spectrum, trying to find some semblance of truth. And here's me and what I have to say about it. To the Ravens flock in its entirety, calm down. Just calm down. Take a chill pill. That's like hard for like coming from me, right? Boom. Right? Because I'm so eccentric, right? But what I mean by calm down, take a chill pill is because we do not know or will not know anything until Lamar or that front office decides so. We won't. I mean, have y'all been on Twitter? Bro, this is the AFC Championship game, the NFC Championship game, and the Ravens are still trending. LeBron went down on his knees crying during an NBA game. No, how could you miss that call? Ah! That's what he did, and the Ravens are still trending. Hey, yo!
Bruh.
That's crazy. And that's because what happens is, and I've said this before, Raven fans, we are not, and matter of fact, not even fans. Let me fix that. Ravens media, fans, and the franchise is not used to this much attention. We're just not. We're used to being the underdogs. We're used to being the guy that sneaks up on you. We're used to being that story that no one expected to happen, right? That's what we're used to, because that's what we built. That's almost like part of the foundation in which we built here, right? Sneak up on you, punch you in your mouth. Let's see if you can take that hit, right? That's what we've done. But what drafting a quarterback like a Lamar Jackson that's not just successful, but absolutely electrifying, has electrified everything around us. Right? He's a star. And I think Ray Lewis even said he's a rock star. And we're not used to this much attention. So what happens is we start to overindulge in media and start, oh my God. Other fan bases, as much as they complain, they went through this stuff already, right? Like, I listen to Green Bay fans. Another good quarterback. That's just the way they are. Because they had three of them. They had Bart Starr, they had Favre, and they had Rodgers. Talk about getting QBs good. Hey, yo, shout outs to them. But our problem is we've never had a player that has garnered this much or forced this much media attention. The only thing that I can relate it to is if anybody can remember the Michael Vick experience or the 4 or 5 years after Allen Iverson was drafted. Those two things are what this reminds me of. That's the only thing I can relate it to. When Allen Iverson hit the league, because of his braids, I remember he used to have a small fro like me. He used to keep it small, short, tight, you feel me? But then he started cornrowing and getting tattoos and stuff like that. And it was a media firestorm. Everything he did. If he dropped a quarter on the corner, it's, oh my God! Would that hurt the environment? Would that hurt his ability to practice? That's what we're having with Lamar. So, people, I'm telling you from here, just calm down. We don't know what's going to happen, right? And look, I'm here to tell y'all, my main source is Lamar. If y'all did not know that. If I hear anything from him, you guys are the first to know. Reason why? It's because you're my fellow Wunderkinds. So I'm not going out there, going on other people's sources, because everybody has innate sources. If I hit up Lamar and he finds time to actually text me or hit me back in the DMs, I'll let you guys know. I will not lie. I will not carry news. It's not what I do, right? Because think about this real quick. Think about how livid we were even during the season, even the wide receiver problem. It was all exasperated because of the lack of weapons that Lamar has been given, right? So the media takes that, spins that, and turns it into a fastball and chucks it right down your throat. Pause. So then you have this thing where we're not only doubting, so now you have us doubting the player, doubting the team. We start doubting even ourselves. Hey, yo, that's a bar. I mean, I was even thinking about this, right? I didn't even, matter of fact, let me put this in there. When Greg Roman was our OC, I didn't even know he was the highest paid offensive coordinator in the NFL. And now you're having the job be open to hopes of getting like an Eric Bieniemy, what's his name from college, what's his name from the Buccaneers. All these names are being thrown in the hat, and we're all worried like, oh my God, will they be able to incorporate, to bring out the best in Lamar? Are they just gonna build on what Roman did? Or these are all the questions that are plaguing us. Tell you the truth, I kind of blame the franchise itself, the front office, because a lot of this stuff could have been quelled, but it wasn't. And like I said, this is why I go back to that point. None of us were ready for the star power of a Lamar. Think about this real quick. Patrick Mahomes has won an MVP. He's thrown for 50 touchdowns. He's had a 5,000-yard passing season. He has a Super Bowl MVP, Super Bowl trophy, regular season MVP, all those stuff. Josh Allen Josh Allen was the most talked about or most beloved player by media, him and Joe Burrow. And they still discuss Lamar more than all of them combined. Right? So there was nothing I truly feel. We weren't eased into this, right? That's my point. We weren't eased into getting an all-star, all-pro level quarterback. We just weren't eased into it. That just is what it is. It was just like, boom, and he's on the scene. Second year. Think about it. The first full year he started, he was an MVP. The man led the league in passing touchdowns. 14-2. Record-setting year. Multiple records that year. So what we have to do as a fan base is to take a deep breath, touch your ears like this, and go, woo-sa, woo-sa, and just chill. Or we're gonna give ourselves aneurysms, strokes, heart attacks. And it doesn't need to be, right? Because at the end of the day, like I said, we won't know until it's done, because Lamar is keeping his mouth tight-lipped, and so is the organization. So let's just take a chill pill, take a step back, reevaluate it, and when the stuff happened, then we'll talk about it. But the ongoing with all of this, I got a source, and this is what they was telling me. The only time that I've came on here, think about it, and I said I had a source, it was from Lamar. And then they reiterated the same exact thing I said in the presser, word for word, because he was still fighting to come back. This is what I'm trying to tell everybody. So don't be fooled by a lot of people saying that they have sources. Just wait for the information to come out. Stay calm. You know why I want y'all to stay calm? Because I want what's best for your mental health, your physical health. Don't you get it? Huh? I love you.
Hey, yo.
But for real though, that's where we got to be at, right? And if we do that, then as it comes, we'll just, we'll talk about it and say, okay, we'll build from there. But like I said before, this is something that has been, festering and growing over time because we just weren't ready for it. This is a hurricane. And we never put up any shutters. We didn't have a generator. We didn't even buy extra water. And now we're being blown away by the force, the physical force of its presence. And we're surprised by it. This is what we asked for. What's that old adage? When you pray for the rain, you better be expecting mud. Because that's life. We got what we wanted. We got the all-star QB. Now it's time for us to learn how to deal with having one. Good and bad. Because there's some good, but there is some bad. And let's move forward. Yes, sir. And that was another episode of The Wunderkind Show. Listen, man, y'all could be anywhere else in the world, but you're here with me, and I appreciate, man. I love you guys. The content has been doing great, and we've been getting better every single day. And I owe that to y'all. So, for anybody new watching, please do remember, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, leave a comment. We love having comments and reading them and responding to them. It's fun, it's exhilarating, it helps us have a communication amongst each other. Just be respectful to one another, and there is no problems. All right, and if you would like to leave a cash donation or to help the channel or platform in any way possible, at the bottom of the screen is a QR code that teaches you where Cash App, and in the description is the Cash App for it. The Wunderkind Show. So once again, this is The Wunderkind Show. This is your host, Nitro, signing off. And as always, you guys knows my slogan. Peace. And I am out. Go Chiefs. Yeah!